Okay, we're going to do another problem in section 10.2 in our homework. And in this problem, it says in a survey, 42% of the respondents stated that they talk to their pets on their answer machine or telephone. So notice P is going to equal 0.42. A veterinarian believes that the result is too high. So he thinks that number is too high. So he randomly selected 250 pet owners and discovered 85 of them spoke to their pets. Now, if he believes that value is too high, his claim is that the p-value is less than 0.42. He thinks that this original 42% is too high. So P is less than 0.42. Notice our sample size is 250, and the amount, whoops, I wrote the wrong number. The amount that spoke to their pets was 85. Let me make that 85. Okay. And before we start this, and I forgot to say this in the last video, we need to test the variance to see if the variance is less than or equal to 10. And the formula is n times p times 1 minus p. So the n comes from our sample size of 250. The p comes from our hypothesis test of 0.42. And then we do 1 minus 0.42. So you're going to type this into your calculator. And notice when I type this in, I get 60.9. Well, 60.9 is greater than 10, so that means I can continue with using the same methods I've been using before. If it's less than 10, I have to use a binomial probability. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up StatCrunch and I'm going to put in the information. Let me do this. So I'm going to stat, it's dealing with proportions, one sample with summary. Okay, so this is going to be the 85. This is going to be the 250. This is my hypothesis test, which was 0.42. And the guy thinks that it is less. And then I'm going to compute. So here's my values. My p-value is 0.0052. I'm going to write this down. 0.0052. And my alpha, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was making sure I have enough thing. My alpha in this, my level of significance is 0.01. So I'm comparing p-value to alpha. So notice p-value is less than alpha. P-value is low. So we're using this statement. P-value is low, the null must go. So here's what I'm going to do. And you need to write every one of these down. P-value is low, the null must go. I just crossed out the null. I accepted the claim that yes, he stated that he believed it was too high. Our data supports this claim. So there is sufficient evidence to support the claim. And it says there's sufficient evidence to conclude that the population proportion of pet owners who talk to their pet on the answer machine or telephone is less than 42%. So this is the process that you go through for each of these. But notice p-value is low, the null must go. We crossed the null out, we accepted the alternative, which happened to be the claim. There was enough evidence to support it.